Hello everyone online, it's Jordan here again, and today I'm going to be doing a keyboard comparison. Let me just close this door, or maybe not. So today I'm going to be comparing two keyboards that I've got here. First of all, we've got the PSR e413 here, and the other one is the PSR e313. Now these are both in the same range and they came out around about the same time. So let's just take a look at them. Just remove the adapter lead from the e413. So it's good to switch it off before we go ahead and do so. So we're going to look at the e313 first. Okay, this is the default piano sound of the e313. So that's the portable grand. Let's listen to some rhythms. Add accompaniment. There ain't much on this keyboard, it's just a basic beginner student school keyboard. Not really a home keyboard at all. Let's just take a look at it. Headphone jack, sustain jack, MIDI in and out. That's all there is, and a power in supply. You do get some good sounds on this, but I wouldn't recommend you go for these, especially since they're not that special. I mean, you can load rhythms into it, but the Yamaha MusicSoft downloader has no support for this keyboard anymore. So if you attempt to use the MusicSoft downloader on the PSR e313, you just can't do anything with it like it. I mean, on here you get 106 different rhythms. Here's an example of another one of them. So that's all there is. Moving on. Put the e313 away where it belongs. And then we're going to take a look at the e413. I currently have it connected to my computer. So I'll plug this in. Switch it on. And here's the default piano sound. Now what I like about this keyboard is it has live control knobs. So you can really do something to your sound. Now I know that sounds weird with a piano sound, so let's just switch instruments. This keyboard's got a handy scroll wheel, so we'll use one of the synth sounds. So you can already see this keyboard's really showing us how special it is. On top of that, you also have Arpeggiator. Just switch it on. Add rhythm to that. Really good that in fact. You do get some good demo songs, but I'm going to be showing you some more of the CD-ROM demo songs later in this video. Let's switch that off. You get 509 different instrument effects on here, and this keyboard, unlike the PSR e313, this keyboard is really easy to navigate. Also, this keyboard has a pitch bend. The e313 doesn't. Actually, I'll probably do more of the CD-ROM demo songs in another video, because this is just a comparison of the e313 and the e413. But we can all agree that this keyboard is a lot better than the e313. And I'm going to tell you what the keyboard I think you should get. The main thing I consider in a keyboard is durability and great sounds, and this keyboard is full of it. The e413 comes with 509 different voices. Just double check that. 509. Yep, it does. 165 built-in rhythms plus one you can load, and here's one I've loaded in. Let's just switch that down. So of course that makes it really fancy as well. You get 30 pre-built demo songs plus some extra you can load. Let's take a look at one of the built-in ones. Let's go for number 25. So that's a snippet of that. And now let's listen to one of the CD-ROM demo songs which I have loaded into this keyboard for you. And they start at, I believe it's number 37. So let's listen to let's try number 42. Here we go. Oops. So that is one of the songs that you can download to this keyboard. Yes, I know. Okay, Okay, so that's one of the songs you can download to this keyboard. You can on the e313 too, but the songs won't play properly on the e313. And of course, if you're getting a keyboard, here's one thing you should consider. 1. Know the type of keyboard you want. A lot of the PSR E2XX models and the PSR E313 models were designed for school use only and not for home use. So, for instance, this PSR E313 over here was designed for school use. And this PSR E413 was designed for home and school use, meaning it could be a personal keyboard or an educational keyboard. But if you wanted to use a Yamaha PSR E313 for home, for instance, you'd have to get the Yamaha e313, which is exactly the same but has a different colour casing and sells for much cheaper than the PSR E313. Now bear in mind these two keyboards are discontinued, but they still sell these on eBay. Although some music shops have these brand new still. I mean, the music shop I got this from had this brand new. And the E313, I got this off a friend, but there was no point on getting it really because it's the same as a keyboard I already had before, the PSR E303, and I used to love the PSR E303 before I lost it. It was a really great keyboard. The PSR E303 had pretty much the same specs as the PSR E313, except it had different songs, and I'm not going to go over those on the PSR E313 because, believe it or not, the speakers are pretty terrible on the E313. But on this keyboard, the speakers are super cool. They're loud when you need them to. This keyboard's perfect for going on stage with, perfect for learning with, perfect for having a bit of mess about with. It's just perfect. So if I was you, I'd go and buy this keyboard rather than spend so much money on Yamaha's new walnut designed PSR E360 keyboard, which by the way is one of the most patheticest keyboard I'm not sure if that's even a word, but one of the most pathetic keyboards I have ever come across. The PSR E360 does not do a lot of things for a keyboard of its price range. It costs 200 and odd quid, but it doesn't have pretty much the same stuff. For starters, it only has 130 different rhythms and 112 different songs, and not that many voices. It doesn't have MIDI support. It's just pretty much the same as the PSR E360. I mean E263, but it doesn't have touch response. The E360 is definitely one keyboard you want to avoid. And if I said PSR E263 before, then man, my words, I get mixed up because the PSR E263 is an awesome keyboard, and if you want to get that, then that's entirely up to you. But like I said before, some of the keyboards in the E series can be used for both home and school use. Like this keyboard, for instance, this and the PSR E353 because there's no YPT model associated with it. The PSR E360, on the other hand, was meant, well, it's really a toy compared to this keyboard because when you look at it this way, this keyboard's got quite a lot of stuff and it's only £170 to buy. And I am not selling any of these keyboards because these are collector's items, but you could probably find them lying about on eBay. I mean, the PSR E313 goes for around £99 now, and this one is usually probably somewhere in the low 100s. But that was my overview of both keyboards. We didn't take a proper look at the E313 because there's not really anything to say about the E313. It's just a basic keyboard for someone to tinker about on, whereas this has got plenty of features that will keep you entertained while using this keyboard. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and a little note before I end this video. I would like to thank one of my viewers recently who commented on a Facebook post on how I can make my keyboards sound a bit better. So hopefully and I came up with the idea of having the keyboard on full volume, which I know is kind of crazy, but hopefully it should give you the maximum sound from the keyboard, meaning that you don't have to hear it fading in all the time, because this laptop's camera is terrible at recording. No offense, Lenovo. There's only one more thing I want to say about this keyboard though. Recording, you've got a 5-track sequencer plus a 6th one for recording the accompaniment styles. Easy song arranger, you can change the styles in a song. Performance assistant, that's useful if you can't play the piano or anything, or if you don't know how to play the keyboard or you just want to mess about. Yamaha Education Suite, which I believe Yamaha are removing from the E4 series in their next model keyboards. So if you, I believe it's not common on, I believe it's not in the PSR e413, but I could be wrong. Maybe Jeremy C might know. So if Jeremy C's out watching, he could probably give me any advice on if the PSR e413 has the Education Suite. Because if it doesn't, then we know now that the E4 series was geared to advanced musicians. But this keyboard introduced a lot. I mean, some new styles, for instance, like mellow hip hop. I don't know whether the E403 had it, but a lot of the styles that are on the PSR E313 were introduced in the E4XX models. Like I believe that the Paranda style in the Latin category was introduced in the PSR E443. Oh no, the may have been. I can't remember. But there we go. This is Jordan Livesey signing off, saying have a good day, everyone. And before I finish, here's another one of the demo songs from the PSR E2X models that came with the Yamaha PSR E413 CD-ROM.